Okay, let's understand how to program our Raspberry Pi pins in order to get our first program out running, so that the LED can do much more than just being on or off. We can also make the LED to blink or do a particular, or light up in a particular fashion or something like that, so that you can program it accordingly. All right. So let's have a look at let's have a look at the pin configuration of the Raspberry Pi. Yesterday we had used pin number 1, and pin number 1, that was the 3.3 volt pin, was connected to the anode of the LED, right? If you remember, the pin number 1 was connected to the anode of the LED. Pin number 6 was connected to the was the ground pin, and ground was connected to the if you remember, it was connected to the cathode of the LED via a resistance, right? So there was a resistance put so that the LED does not blow out. So at pin number 1, you had connected to the anode, and pin number 6, you had connected to the cathode using the resistance, and you had made the LED glow on. But now we want to do much more. We want to make the LED blink, which means we cannot use the 3.3 volt any longer, this particular pin, because this pin will only give a high voltage at all the time, which means the LED will be on all the time. You cannot make the LED blink or something like that. So if you want to make the LED blink, what do you need to do? You need to make the you need to use one of the GPIO pins, the general purpose input output pins, in order to blink the LED or do a particular task or stuff like that. All right, so let's come on to one of the GPIO pins, and let's understand the GPIO pins. So GPIO pins, the GPIO pin, I'm going to use pin number GPIO 4, that is pin number 7, according to the board numbering. So this is the board numbering, and this is the Broadcom numbering. So we're going to use the board numbering out here today. And by the way, one more thing, the resistance that we connected yesterday, or the resistance that we connect today. So yesterday, the resistance that I connected was around the value that was it was around 220 ohms. Right, it was 220 ohms. So you can connect any resistance which is below 1K. A small resistance, not give a very large resistance. It it may not allow the required amount of current to flow through the LED, which is not a good thing anyway. So so that's about the resistance. Okay, so now let's connect the anode of the LED to pin number 7, and we need to program it accordingly. Okay. Before we, all right, so we connect to pin number 7, and then we write our program for the same.